Hey guys, this is Totally and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Part 2. Last time we left off, we were in a village south of a castle. Pretty sure that's all I remember. We were in the bottom of this crypt, right? So when we last left off, I had saved, and just before we had went and opened all these chests, and I was like, I think these chests are better if we open them later in the game, so we're gonna leave them. I think they mostly just had gold at this point, and I don't need that much gold. Is that not updating? There we go. Hey Rob, welcome to the stream. We've got... Yeah, so we're in this house. I think we've talked to all these people. We can chat with them a little bit again. I don't know if I'll read everything. Yeah, I don't... If we go through reading all of these dialogues, I think that might be a bit much. But we'll at least cursory look at a bunch of these. There might be someone who's here who's going to be like, hey, I'm going to give you some sweet, like, loot, maybe. So we'll chat with a few townsfolk. We're not actually sure where we're going next. I know that we came to this village. Is that not updating? I'm not entirely sure why chat is not updating unless I have the window open. Alright, we'll leave that window open then. Actually, you know what? I can just drag this window to a different monitor because stuff... Alright, good. Alright, yeah, so we had gotten to this town. We had not figured out... Oh. Oh. Received an elixir. Didn't find this last time I went outside. Is there more to these secrets? Any more hidden little spots behind the walls? Nothing. Nothing. Cool. That's neat. Yeah, so we picked up the sprint boots as an artifact. Rob informed us where to equip them on which characters, thus that we will always have sprint boots for the next little while. And then we haven't really explored much else. We've got some weapons we could potentially buy. Everything will be a downgrade for Edgar because we grabbed the mithril spear off of Mog. This would be an upgrade for Terra though. And I believe we already have these. Mithril blade would also be an upgrade. Yeah, I agree, Rob. Again, we have some GP. I think we can spend a little bit of it. Yeah, that brings us up to 52. Oh, can we just do optimal? Yeah, that saves like a couple clicks. Thanks, game, for being smart and telling us exactly what we need. Alright, and then we got the same thing in here. So we could buy heavy shield in order to upgrade both Edgar and Locke. And then, yeah, we've got armor all around that would be upgrades. Let's do heavy shield, hairband. Terra could use the plumed hat. Alright, let's buy one of the hairband. I guess we can just see what it does. There's not really much reason not to get her the better one, because this is just 14 and this is 12. It might as well, well, I don't know. So, blind-ish. I have played through this game pretty close to the end, but I've never officially beaten it. Like, I've always gotten to the second half, we'll say, and started going through a lot of that stuff, but then, for whatever reason, life got in the way, and I never really finished it. Oh, it does have other stats. This one has magic defense, and then the one that we picked up for her, the hairband. Yeah, this just seems like generally not as good as the hat. Let's just directly optimal. Yeah, okay. So we just want to buy 3 of those, I think. But it's been probably like 10 years since I've played. So there's a good chance that I may remember some things, but most stuff I would imagine I will forget. Like, I completely forgot about that, like, little secret passageway down below. Where we just found that elixir. So I don't want the hairband. Okay, optimal, optimal, optimal. Okay, and then let's try and figure out what we're selling. How does this look? Can we tell what's equipped and what's not equipped? I guess if it's equipped, it's just not in this menu. It looks like it makes empty space for it. So we could probably sell these 2 bucklers. Chat's exploding. Let's see. I don't think we need the leather hats. We'll just make inventory space. I'll hang on to the mithril knives, because they're mithril and that sounds cool. Oh, the strongest of interesting content. She had the other mithril blade. That's where we got that. Okay. Cool. So we're exploring the city. This is the type of stuff, Rob, that I will say from the beginning. Ooh, warpstone. I assume that allows us to warp out of dungeons? Yeah, I will say that, like, if I'm not necessarily stuck, but if I'm just, like, exploring a zone, I don't want to be told exactly where to go. I'm more open to just kind of wandering. But if we're, like, in a cave and you're like, there's no secrets left, stop looking for secrets, that's cool. Does that clarification make sense? Item shop. I don't think we already have 4 sleeping bags. We've got some Phoenix Downs. I think I'm okay on special equipment items. I should double check the time. Oh yeah, no, it's good, it's good. Oh right, this is the house we ran into last time where this guy was like, he wants cider. And Rob told us not to worry about that, which is, again, another good tip. Basically, things that are going to waste our time are probably not great, but at the same time, just naturally exploring a zone is slightly a waste of time, but an acceptable waste of time. There's a very small distinction there. I'm a pretty slow reader, so hopefully my clicking through some of this stuff. My husband Duncan is a world-famous martial artist. He's taking his disciples to Mount Colts for meditation and training. So most of the, like, little dialogues that I don't think are going to end up mattering, I'm kind of just, like, leaving on screen for the length of time it takes me to read, and then anything else I'm kind of just... anything that seems important I will read aloud. We'll go with that strategy for the time being. Oh, like there just isn't anything left to do? I would have thought that there would be more in this town because we haven't gotten a goal. Like the last time we left off, the game was just like, go to this town, and we went to this town, and then there was pretty much nothing so far that's kind of given us any direction on where to go next. Oh, there's a little settlement. What's that smell? And this, his favorite tea. Oh, and the tonic he always keeps in a bucket. These dishes, they were his favorite. Flowers, his favorite. Sabine, he was here? Oh, crazy old man. What the? You know this guy? Of course, he left a couple of days ago after he heard Master Duncan was slain. He's headed into the mountains. I heard Duncan's son, Vargas, is missing as well. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey dude, where are you going? Where? Well, yeah, now it does, Rob. Whoa! Pincer attack! Alright, Edgar just uses like AoE attack and we just wipe all this stuff off the map. I forgot. So we should try stealing when we can. Auto crossbow, because he's just gonna wreck him. Ha 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 ha! It's getting there. Gained a level, got some 46 gold GP. It's actually been a little while since we've like played Final Fantasy 6, like I guess like a week or so. So I'm like interested in just what I'm really. So I don't know about this series in some regards, because in some ways I feel like I want to like pick apart a lot of this stuff and like kind of talk a bit about like what I'm seeing and what I feel like I need to reproduce in the JRPG kind of side of things, like bits of polish that I think I'd really like to at least have something for, like the way that enemies get hit, the way the particle effects work. But I don't know whether or not I want this series to be so directly tied. Like my gut says I do. My gut says that I want this series to be like, hey, it's like a companion to that series, as like, hey, this is us using this as a reference point and kind of getting details about how certain systems work. I don't know, which makes it less standalone-y. Like if I'm just constantly talking about like different aspects of the way this game is programmed, I don't know, maybe it's fine, but on the other hand, maybe it takes a little bit away from it. Oh, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna do me. Alright, so here's the mountain. Fight, steal. Sorry, Rob, you said you wanted to see me queue an action with character, then before it goes off, go into the sub-menu with another character and wait a minute. So you want me to queue an action with a character, and then with another character go into a sub-menu and wait? Ah, curious if sub-menus pause the experience. Got it. We'll line it up. It's also interesting because this game I think is on a flat grid as well. Like everything is quite literally just squares. So it should be fairly easy to build the tile map stuff. I'm kind of excited to get to that level at some point. But we're a long ways. We still got to finish the rest of it. So auto crossbow goes off, but does steal. Steal does go off. Okay, so the game doesn't pause when you're in a sub-menu. Yeah, but because we're going with like a 3D style on some of the like art for the combat, like if we take those same 3D assets and try and bring them into the like tile mapping stuff, layers might be a little bit difficult. Actually, no, it's not. Layers are still easy even if we're using 3D models. It just requires a little bit more camera work. I know how to do that. Oh, Terra died. Oh, we're all dying. Oops. Right, we have auto on. We have memory. We should just fire. Yay, we survived. Okay. Luckily, we bought some Phoenix Downs. There might be a world in where we might need to grind a little bit. Try to be somewhat efficient with my items. Okay, let's explore a little bit further, and if we start getting beaten up too badly, we might have to head back. Received Guardian. Well, I guess we'll just go into items and find out what that is. It is randomly evades an enemy's attack. Is that a Terra weapon? Is that a lock weapon? It is a lock weapon. Speed increases, evade increases, and battle power increases by a fair amount. Okay. Yeah, so when we queue up an action, does the character change? Okay, yeah, the character changes to like a ready animation as well. That's something to note too, that when a character goes into like a queued action, their animation changes slightly to like, it just has to be a different state, a different form of idle. Until their action is performed. Which is an indicator to the player that that character is performing something. I think their action bar also stays filled, but it's hard to tell from just the action bars, because someone's action bar could be filled, but they may just have an action not ready to go yet. The action is so quick in this game, though, that rarely would you need to see that information of if someone has an action queued up, but still, it's a nice piece of polish. Those are the types of things that are probably going to take the most time. Shadow guy. I remember getting stuck here for a very long time because I just didn't see that shadow guy at first and then just didn't know where to go. One other thing I'm curious about is if we... Oh, 2 doors. Let's go to the first door first. This whole place is a maze. You also don't have to click through any of these menus either. Most of the menus just auto-close. We're getting low on health again. We need to use some tonics. I think Terra just gained a level there. She does not heal from gaining a level. It's a shame. It's probably more of a future thing. Something that, an idea that came about later. Hey, we picked the right door. Got another tent. That'll be useful if we find a save point. I don't know when this was. I don't know what's happening with like... So I normally see all the chat for YouTube and Twitch in like one menu that I have set up, but for whatever reason that's not working anymore. And I'm missing YouTube chat occasionally. And also, it's not displaying in the window right now. Only Twitch is displaying. But someone on YouTube asked a while ago, Unlockable Character said, which version of the game is this? This is on the SNES Classic. There's that nice little fade too when we get into a battle. Like when a battle starts, it actually does like a little bit of a like fade from the center, 2 black bars retracting from to the top and the bottom, which is a pretty nice touch. Couldn't steal. Interestingly, the bars continue to fill during the victory sequence. They didn't bother to pause it. That's pretty funny. So we get a pop-up telling us that we got experience and gold. Oh, I didn't click on the second one either. Doesn't every game have a battle animation? Unlockable Character in YouTube asks, or says, I wonder if they fixed the evasion bug for it. Rob, or either of you, do you want to elaborate on what the evasion bug was? Like, what is the evasion bug? I am not familiar with that. Physical attack uses your magic evasion. Oh. So physical evasion did literally nothing. That would be a hard one to test, wouldn't it? I also see how you could very easily miss that in the testing stage. Let's make a backup save. I mean, we can rewind at any point, but I'm just going to do that. And then let's use a tent. We've got a couple of them. It'll save us a bit. And it'll also recover our MP. Oh, I thought we had a couple tents. Oh no, we have a couple sleeping bags. Oh, which is only for one person. A tent, it will heal everyone. Okay, then if that's the case, what we'll do is we'll use skills, Terra, magic, cure, and cure everyone to full. And then we'll use a sleeping bag. We could also use this to recover her MP by 50, but we can do that anywhere. We can only use a sleeping bag here on the save point, so we'll do that. And then we'll save again, just because that took a very small amount of time. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out very quickly here. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. Well, there we go. It's all coming in at once, but YouTube reconnected. Okay. I hit a setting. Cool. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes. We entered into either a different set of encounter zones, or this is just a rare encounter we haven't seen yet. You know what? Let's try doing fire on everyone. I killed off most. Yeah, so when they actually have different idle animations too. When she went to cast fire, she was doing a different idle from when we do a normal attack. Okay, I think we're working our way down to the bottom. Yeah, we're seeing this fight a bit now, so I do wonder. Okay, watch. We're gonna do this fire ability. Yeah, she's doing like a cast animation where she's moving her mouth. That's really cool. I like that. Whereas Edgar is doing like a guard effect. Same with Locke when we go to steal. Yeah, physical and casting. Huh. And then obviously an on-hit animation. And then they tend to have cursors that just appear above the model's head or above the sprite's head to indicate who's currently acting. Another nice feature. Skills, Terra, Magic, Cure, directly on Locke, and then on everyone. Keep people topped off. These fights are starting to hurt. Well, inspiration in some regards, yes. Like, my first goal at this point is to kind of replicate this to the best of my abilities. And then from there, ooh, Bane Touch, that seems bad. Whoa, she's poisoned. Is poison on every turn? Does not look like it. It's probably likely that poison is, if I move, I take damage. Yes, it is. So we have an antidote for that. She doesn't know a spell either, so only items are going to cure that at this point. But yeah, so I want to replicate first, and then like we'll probably strip out the action bar system and try and come with our own way of doing turn-based. But it's easier to start with like something you know and then iterate on that than it is to like just start from scratch. We'll get something up and running, and we'll build it in such a way that we can literally swap in and out between them. At least that would be the hope. Hey, miss. There's also little things like, okay, so for... I mean, we haven't really come up with one. There hasn't really been a need to yet. It's more just a prototype. The JRPG prototype is really what it is in my mind. Man. Okay, so that's now too many. Oh wait, no, we do have antidote. We have antidote. We're fine. I don't know why I didn't think we had it. Just didn't think we did. And we've got a couple of the mana recovery ones. The MP recovers. We wouldn't be able to multicast. No, it's a single cast. So there's some sort of flag on each spell. Yeah, as soon as we exited into this zone, the encounter types completely changed into a much more difficult set of encounters. That's cool. Prepare for boss fight. Got it. Right, I wanted to show something really quick, because we were talking about, like, you know, whether we're trying to inspire or what we're, like, trying to do. I was saying that we're taking elements, but we'll probably modify, but there's certain elements that, like, I'm interested in here, but I'm not necessarily going to directly copy because it doesn't make sense. Of course it's a back attack. If it had been a front attack, this would have been faster, and I would have been able to explain what I'm trying to get to quicker, but no. No. Okay. So, like, there's a really odd thing that happens at the end of these battles, which I've noticed, which I don't think I want to replicate. I mean, maybe I could, but it just seems a little off. And it's like one of those things that's like, we just don't need to replicate it exactly. We can just get it kind of what feels good for us and then iterate and change and based on basically my design decisions. But here, this seems to say on this screen here forever, but if I tap A once... Okay, now it's not doing it. Was I tapping too fast? The GP one goes away on its own. I only tapped to get past the lock's gained level, but the last one doesn't wait. It just pauses for a second and then auto closes the menu, which feels weird to me. And that's the type of stuff where I'm like, I'm not trying to make a faithful replication, but that's just a weird bug in my opinion, or a weird feature idea. So I'll probably not replicate that functionality. But like in terms of getting a working combat system, we'll probably take a lot of the kind of systems, or maybe it's not even better to say that we'll take, it's more that we'll look at a lot of these things for inspiration. Like when a guy, like the fact that I noticed that when characters are attacking or queued up for an attack, their changes to a different state, that's the type of stuff that I'm looking at to go, oh, that's really smart. Yeah, you should change the character state slightly when the character has an action queued so that the player is aware of it. Like that's a pretty smart idea. Let's recover our Pt.2. I can only really think of two types of systems for turn order: action bars and straight speed based. So I mean, you also have Final Fantasy Tactics style, in which depending on the action you perform, your turn order will change, and you can see what turn order you'll end up in based on which action you take. And then there's like Final Fantasy X, which technically is a similar idea, but a more elaborate system, in which it's kind of still turn order based or action bar, where everyone's on the same bar and their images are all moving towards the I get to go part. Sabine sent you, right? Yeah, it's looking at things to be like, oh, right, we should do something here, at least in some way, because it would make it feel better. Who are you? Sabine, is he here? You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant! How unlucky it is that you have run into me. Ah, he's got some bears. Cast fire. We can't steal from him. We'll steal from the guys in the front. Yeah, we can only hit the bears at the beginning here. Couldn't steal, but I want to steal from bears. I'll queue up a steal before we cast fire again. Actually, we might need to be casting cure. Whoops. Okay, well, we killed those guys. Edgar's getting hit. Okay, we'll just cast cure on everyone. Auto crossbow. Come on, what's the matter? I do really want to steal before we kill him. That looks like a cure counter. In reaction, we cast cure. Okay, we stole a tonic. Great. Autocross. It does more damage than our basic attack at this point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. Enough! Off with ye now! Give it up, Vargas. Is that you, Sabine? We have not seen one of these. Not only is there dialogue at the bottom, all the characters moved from their normal combat positions into a like narrative style stance where they're all kind of off to one side so that the two are kind of facing each other directly. That's super cool. Vargas, why'd you do it? How could you do that to your own father? How could you do your own father in like that? Fool! He made the mistake of choosing you as his successor. He snubbed me, his only son. No. You were the one he chose. You're a liar. Only Master wanted you to be his successor, not me. He appreciated your fine spirit. Enough of your lies. Now have a taste of my superior technique. Mortal attack, Blizzard Fist. Ah, Sabin. The Master taught you well. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and fate will send you to your doom. One-on-one fight. Blitz. Incorrect input. Oh no! I don't know the inputs. Okay, we're paused, Rob. Left, right, left. Is this the type of stuff that would be in the manual that you'd have to look up from the very beginning? Oh wait, it's not there, is it? Wait, when do I do it? Okay, I performed it. What? He already taught you that? If only you hadn't been in such a rush for power. How was I supposed to know that, Rob? Did I miss something in, like, the town or something? Sabin! Big brother? The brothers are reunited. Younger brother? At first glance, I thought he was some bodybuilder who had strayed from his gym. Bodybuilder? I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, brother, what are you doing here? We're on our way to Sabil Mountains. To the Returner's hideout, no doubt? I've been watching you from afar, hoping that the world might regain some sanity. At this rate, Fagargo will be reduced to a puppet state. Our time to strike back has arrived. The Empire is going to pay for what it's done. Think a bear like me could help you in your fight? You'd join us? Whoa! I think Duncan would rest easier if he knew his disciple played a part in bringing peace to the world. Let's get going. We got a tent. And no, we're not outside yet. Oh, now we are. Okay. Check. Okay, we have 4 players max, it looks like. Or 4 characters. I shouldn't say players. Spin. Blitz. Yeah, so you can tell this here, but how would you know beforehand? Wait. Really? Did I miss them, or... Nope, okay. So I have to hit reconnect in the program's chat in order for YouTube to show up. That's unfortunate. Well, if text, though, your speed filled up to 100 and your action bars were used as a proportion of the 100. The turnover was determined by who got to 100 first if no action was taken. Oh, interesting. So it was more hidden. So left, right, left is cut through enemy defenses. Down, diagonal, left, right, and then right. No, sorry. Down, left and down, and then left. We'll do a mystical purity slam. Mystical purity slam an enemy, and then put the drop on an enemy. X, Y, up, or down, up. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can figure this out. So we'll steal from the guy in the back, and then we'll blitz. X, Y, up, down. I believe that's where I have to do it. Incorrect input. Blitz, and then X, Y, up, down. Incorrect. Sounds like I might need paper. And a pencil. As we learn the abilities. So there was left, right, left, and then down, diagonal, left. And then that one I was trying to perform was X, Y, down, up. I think I was doing it up, down. Okay. Gonna keep our team healthy. And then we're gonna play around some more with these skills. Steal, blitz, X, Y, down, up, suplex. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of just randomly encountering some stuff just to try out some of these blitzes. This is also a good one to do it on. Alright, so down, diagonal, left. Incorrect. Let's kill off one of them so that we're taking less damage. I always remember the diagonals being super hard. So I did that as one continuous motion instead of trying to do like one at a time. Seemed way easier. So that did a ton of damage. See if we can get that pretty consistent. There's a little hideout here. I'm gonna walk past it. Yeah. This is like 380 damage. Oh, shoot. Blitz with no input is silly. Yeah, there is nothing up here. Right now. I think we eventually get an access point there later, but for now we have to go into this location. I'm going to try the suplex one more time. I'm just going to want to see the difference in damage. I'm just curious at this point. Steal, blitz, and then this is X, Y, down, up. Nope, got that wrong. Defend. Defend. Oh, is there a time limit? Oh, you have to be quick. Oh. So... Oh, that might be why Aura Bolt wasn't working earlier either. Yeah, that only does 200 damage. Maybe it's different depending on the enemies, but... Cool. A little bit of grinding. King Edgar, this way, please. Unlockable character, I will say that I do see your chat messages, I just may not really relay them. I gotta figure out why that's not working. Not even the Empire thinks of looking here for us. Here? Where is here? We're in some valley in the middle of nowhere. Actually, do I need to stock up on anything? We're still doing okay on tonics. Maybe could use a couple more potions. We're okay on the sprint shoes. I do like... Excuse me. I do like that they gave us the option to buy sprint shoes here in case we didn't get enough before. King Edgar, this way, please. Okay, so you want me to go in there, so I'm not going in there right now. Move out of... Excuse me. I need to... You, sir, are annoying. Get off this... There. Thank you. Oh, I have to? Well, I'm going to check this pot. For nothing. And now I'll go advance it. Can I not go in here? Oh, here's an inn. I'll use the inn. Yeah, let's take a quick nap before I go talk to everyone. I think I'm good. Just sleep. Alright, now we'll head up. Oh, save point too. I'll take that. Save. Ooh, treasure. Received a potion. Baron, we brought the girl with us. Is she the girl who can talk to espers? Espers? Seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrying pigeons brought word that she wiped out 50 of the Empire's best soldiers in a few minutes. That's a lie! Terra, Baron, she doesn't remember anything. Stay where you are. Perhaps you've heard this story. Once, when people were pure and innocent, there was a box that they were told never to open, but one man went and opened it anyways. He unleashed all of the evil of the world. Envy, greed, pride, violence, control. All that was left in the box was a single ray of light. Hope. We now confront those evils, and you are the last ray of light, our only hope. Baron! Oh, sorry, not Baron. Bannon. I'm so tired. Let me rest a while. Hey, we're just Terra now. Received a Phoenix down. Someone important to me was jailed by the Empire. I've hated the Empire ever since. I joined the Returners when I realized the Empire was rotten to the core. I wanted to make a difference. But I have no significant other in my life. That's not entirely true. Besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. They are counting on you. Thanks, Locke. More treasure. Ooh, the air lance. The true knight. The antidote. And the Healy potion thing. Well, that looks like a secret to me if I've ever seen one. Ha 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 ha. The white cape. Well, that sounds fancy. You didn't know that was there, Rob? You could see it off screen. There's a tiny little bit of the corner. Let's go check out what some of those things are. Oh, the relics. Party member protects party member who are low on health. Protects against imp and mute. Somewhat specific, but fine. And this has wind elemental. Yeah, she can't use that. But we could equip her with one of these if we wanted. White cape. Oh, it also has some stat bonuses. It's a pretty good excuse, Rob. Unlockable character on YouTube says there's part ahead where you can leave the game grind if you have a turbo controller and get up to level 99 overnight. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we don't want you protecting. We'll give you some extra defense block. That seems reasonable. Terra's got a little bit lower health than everyone else. Oh, hey. The only thing I can add is that you can trust my brother implicitly. He's always been fair with me. You can trust him, Terra. But don't you dare tell him I said that. I'm funny. Ooh, green cherry. The Empire arrested returners everywhere. We have to discover some means of fighting back, or bad things. Actually, how are we doing on... You don't sell Phoenix Downs. Never mind. It's actually better not to grind yet. Why would that be unlockable character? Hey, Edgar. It's gonna be tough to talk you into helping us. If we push you too hard, we're no different than the Empire. So we want you to make up your own mind. And he went outside for a moment. Have you made a decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? But of course! You will? Really? But I'm scared. The person who possesses this relic need not fear harm. Please, Terra, I'd like you to take it with you. What is this? A lucky charm. Take it. Oh, received a cool gauntlet. I have a plan. Please get everyone together. Oh, it's plan music time. Right. We all know that the Empire is using Magitech power in battle. The point is, how has the Emperor created it? I had Locke look into the rumor that the Empire is forcing the world's finest scholars to study espers. All the trouble in Nash is over an esper too. Narash? No. You mean there's some connection between espers and Magitech? I can only recall one thing linking espers with Magitech power. You don't mean... Indeed, the ancient war of the Magi. No! This just can't... Oh, Jesus. Oh, this seems bad. My grandma used to tell me stories about the magical machines. Could they really have been true? Could that ancient tragedy be playing out once more? It's just speculation. But historical studies have proven a number of conflicting and frightening theories. According to one theory, human and machines were imbued with powers drained from espers. That could explain Magitech power. Oh, sorry, that was Terra. That could explain Magitech power. We could only fight Magitech enemies with Magitech weapons. It's risky, but if we have Terra speak with that Esper, it might just wake up. I wonder if that's wise. Who can say? Regardless, we need Terra's help. Terra. I'll do it! What nonsense. You sound as if you're enjoying this. What? What's that noise? Emergency, Sir Bannon. Blech. South Figaro. What's going on? What happened? Empire took Figaro, coming this way. They found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Lock! I know. Someone has to sneak into South Ferraro and slow the Empire down, right? That's right. Up your alley. Good luck. Terra, please wait for me. And please, don't let a lecherous young king who shall not remain nameless near you. Lock! What? Never. Big brother, aren't you ever going to grow up? What are we going to do? We'll escape down the Leti River and make our way to Narshi. Narshi? I want to see that Esper for myself. Right, there's a raft by the back entrance. It's a gamble, but we are fresh out of options. You're in danger here. Come with us to Narshi. You'll probably even gain some understanding of your own abilities. We've no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narshi. Okay, let's take a moment to read chat here. This is why we gave Locke the sprint shoes earlier. Got it. Saban needs sprint shoes as well now. Okay. Working on it. Sprint shoes. Also, he gave her the gauntlet. What does that do? One weapon can be held within 2 hands to increase damage. I feel like that might be best on Edgar at this point. It's weird that they gave it to Terra to be like, this relic will save you, but you probably shouldn't use it. Someone else should. Yeah, well, no, because Edgar doesn't use... Most of the time we just use his tools. And Sabin, we use Blitz. So I don't know if Blitz gets that buff either. Maybe we just don't equip it for right this second. Also, on the YouTube side, unlockable character says, later in the game you get things that add stat level boosts. Oh, so leveling too quickly in the early game kind of makes it so you can't get other stat boosts later. Here we go. This raft will take us to Narshi. Hop aboard the raft? Well, of course. I mean, what could Alright. Heading towards Narshi, but protect Baron at all costs. If Baron is put out of commission, your journey is over. Am I in control? I may be in control of this raft. This seems bad. Tool, auto fire, fight, health. Oh, is that just a straight up heal? Oh, incorrect inputs. That seems real rad. Oh, okay. We do get choices, but we choose this way, not other ways. Up and down does that. Huh. I will ask the question. Pick straight always. Got it. I assume that gives me the most items. Okay, we got it. Failed. Okay, so we're not doing Aura Bolt perfect every time. I don't think if items are actually a factor here. Oh, Blitz does damage based on the magic stat. Okay, unlockable character. Thank you for pointing that out. Terra gained a level, Edgar gained a level, and we got some more GP. Just continue to health us, friend. Failed. It'll say Aura Bolt before he steps forward. Welcome to Splash Mountain indeed. I think I need to press down on down harder, it seems like, before sliding up to left. To get that more consistent. I'll work on it. Hey, save point. Okay, save here, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but we'll alternate back and forth. Okay, so he has darkness on him. Part of me wants to just play with darkness, but I'm sure we'll get later chances. Oh, we also picked up some other items, didn't we? We picked up Guardian? No. Did we pick? No, we picked up Air Lance and True Knight. Shoot, we could have gotten him better equipment. Oh no, there was nowhere to buy better equipment in the place we were just at, though. We would have had to buy the equipment beforehand. Okay. Give him True Knight for now. We don't need to heal or anything else. The health is fine. Alright, we continue down the mountain. Splash Mountain. We heading down Splash Mountain. Rob, you said always straight. This says up or left. Neither of these is straight. Oh, up equals straight. Okay. That looks like it put me in a circle. But you said always up, so... Okay. I got that one. Oh, I did get that one. Okay, so maybe it's just slamming harder on down. Man, that does a fair amount of damage. Oh, missed. Oh, this is also the grind spot. How would you loop here without dying? Oh, I guess because you have memory and this guy has health. So you could literally fight forever with just button presses. Wait, are you telling me, Rob, that we're doing this just because we want to grind? Because I don't feel like necessarily grinding. Also, like, I kind of agree with Unlockable Character on YouTube saying that, like, if there's later game boosts, we probably don't want to grind too much. Unlockable Character on YouTube was saying that it's better not to grind early on because there are later in the game you get things that add extra stat boosts on level. So, like, if there's things later in the game that give us extra stat boosts, I don't know if I necessarily want to grind out levels right now, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Sorry. Okay, we'll do one more run. We'll do one more round the loop-de-loop. I was hoping if we kept hitting up, there would be like a secret. I didn't realize this was the grindy spot. Okay, we'll do one more run. We'll do one more fight. I guess we could take a look and see how people are doing on, like, level up experience. Also, I can take a look at how much experience we're getting per fight as well. Actually, you know what might be a good idea? Is this would be a really good spot to have not just a save, but also just a save state. Because if we ever want to test combat stuff, this would be a really great spot to test combat. I'm not ending the stream. I'm going into the menu, but I am not ending the stream. Last time I went into the menu, people immediately started leaving. This one here was good because it had dialogues for us. We're going in here, I think. Yeah, let's save this in slot 1. And we're going to keep this around as a way for us to, if we're testing stuff. Okay, one more round. Oh wait, I wanted to actually check. I wanted to check my inventory. Maybe I'm not able to. Yeah, when we're testing the JRPG stuff, if we want to just see, like, how does battles work, and, like, what does it look like when this happens, and what does this status effect look like, this would be a really good spot to like just have to be able to load up and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna hit A over and over again in order to be able to test a lot of the different battle functionality and not have to worry about like actually having to walk around or do anything. We can literally just hit A. So it's a really good testing location for just seeing how some of this combat stuff works very quickly. And oh, I didn't actually do the blitz, I just hit A. Okay, now after we get out of this fight, okay, so we're getting how much experience? We're getting 230 experience for that one. Sabine gained a level. Yeah, we can't enter into the menus at all here though. Let's go left. Oh, it's another save point. Weird. Why would there be so many save points here? Oh, antidote doesn't work. Oh, that's fun. I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe, I guess you want to have these save points here in case someone dies or something. It's a way of getting them back to life. But there was a save point literally 2 seconds ago. Two people now have darkness. I'm gonna see if we can hit with dark characters who have the darkness status effect. We should be missing, right? That's the... No, so far it doesn't look like it. Oh, Terra learned Drain. Yeah, it seems like darkness is represented by like shades, which is funny. So far I'm not seeing anyone missing from having the effect, so it doesn't look like they fixed the evasion bug. So I guess we don't need to get rid of that. Our guys get to just look cool for the rest of the game. I'm just going to test a little bit further with... We're also literally recording this footage, I just realized too, when I was just thinking about like reviewing fights and stuff. We literally have recorded footage. We could just look at the YouTube video in order to see how fights work. But there's something I think more controllable about like being able to load up a save here and just being able to test by putting in the input. Scrubbing through a video is harder. What is it? It's a boss! We got a suplex. Okay, got it. Game over. Don't tease that octopus, kids. Okay. Drain doesn't seem entirely necessary. We'll just fight. And then blitz. We want to do X, Y, down, up. And then tools. Auto crossbow is the highest. Oh, we missed! Okay, weird. Oh, Terra just died. What? Was that because I was messing around with, like, trying to get the suplex? Oh. I don't seem to be able to suplex him. Either that or now the goggles are kicking in, the darkness. But up until now, it doesn't seem to like it was affecting us. Doesn't look like we can, Rob. Can definitely aura bolt him though. That hurts. You frightened me. Whoa. Oh, he's just dead. He's just dead. Okay. Boop. Let's see. X. Well, that worked. I mean, we could have reloaded and walked all the way back through. I mean, but honestly, I don't think I saved at the last save point, so it would have taken a few moments. Whoa, that was a crit. That's cool. And this is just faster. I don't think this is cheating. Like, it's not like we went back to, like, we went back to the start of the fight, not at, like, the beginning. Or, like, just a turn before. So glad I practiced Aura Bolt so much. I'm just casting Cure to try and keep us all fully healed as much as possible, because one tentacle hit will kill Bannon at this point. I think it's his fifth attack always hits Bannon and kills him. That's all, friends. I guess we trashed it? Don't bet on it. It's probably just hiding from us. Like, this is all, again, a combat sequence. Oh, man, that's so rad. I might have to... Okay. I've written, like, a sequence tool before. I might have to rewrite that from scratch again. And because this would be really cool to try and do stuff like this. So, something stuck to my leg. Tara, over here. It's all right now. Watch out! I'm gonna hit it with a blitz. No, Sabin. Don't distract me, brother. He's always been a tad zealous. Sabin! Don't worry about him. Are you sure he's okay, Ben? You should know better than any of us. Any moment, he'll flop right onto the raft. What the? Seems a little too perky. Ha! Sabin! Sabin, take care of yourself! Sabin. Sabin. Sabin, Rob. That's what I'm saying. Sabin. Hey, he floats away that way. Edgar and Tara race towards Nash while protecting Ben. And what about Sabin, who was swallowed by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? Choose a scenario, Capo. Capo. Sabin. You're saying it's Sabin, not Sabin? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the way it's... okay. Rob, I'm not. Rob, I'm not. I'm not, Rob. I'm just... it's Sabin. If you can't deal with that, I'm sorry. Apple. Rob. It's apple. And I pronounce it Sabin. Alright, so now we have to make a choice. If Rob will get off the fact that I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I'm not doing it, Rob. Now I'm doing it not to, I'm not going to do it just to spite you at this point. What do we want to do? Do we want to go see Terra Esper Funtime? Do we want to go see Locke and the cool night girl I don't remember the name of? Or do we want to go see Sabin? And pretty sure the is this where we meet Cyan? I don't remember. We pick Sabin? Yeah, I think Sabin. Okay, okay. Or we go Raft Crew because it's super short. Okay, we got some options. This I remember being pretty long and pretty complicated. Lots of sneaky. But I really like, if this is where we get Cyan, I really like him as a character. He's probably my favorite. All right. We'll do the short one. If nothing else, we're continuing the storyline that we're currently on. Fleeing the Empire's troops, Ben, Edgar, and Tara ride the rapids towards Narshi. But the going won't be easy. Narshi! Do we continue with always straight? Is that still the correct answer? Alright, we're fighting. Health. Fight. Oh, it looks like it fully healed our team, though, when we rejoined them here on the raft, because Bannon was about to die at the end of that boss fight. Hey, there wasn't any more turns. And now we're back here. Fun. Nah, it's a Leafer. Hi, Leafer. I cast Drain. Sweet, we got 0 health out of that. That seemed real powerful. Well, we wanted the lettuce. It's our lettuce now. Hey, we're back! Hey lady, didn't you just bust in here wearing Magitech armor? No, it was like forever ago. Wait a second. Get out of here if you don't. Whoa, did they just knock him out? Hold on, I'm King Edgar Figaro. Liar! Oh, you guys got beat up. Aye. That kind of attitude is deadly. He won't even listen. It's all my fault. It's fine. We know the secret entrance. Right here. When Locke first helped me, he fiddled with something right around here. Knowing him, there's probably some secret switch in this rock wall. Hey, rock wall is now a rock door. That switch doesn't do anything on this side. Are these fights more difficult? It's probably going to be a no. Man, I'm going to miss auto tool or auto crossbow. It makes these fights so easy. Yeah, we're getting nothing for this. Down? No, there's nothing here. Thought we would get to run across the rooftops. That's a dead end. Is it here you can get into Mog's tunnels early? Oh. That sounds like fun. Ooh, that guy hurt. So did he. Well, that guy didn't die from one hit. Okay, these guys are stronger or no, these are wild rats, not were rats. Are they always wild rats? Regardless, these guys seem tougher. But not tough enough to stand up to the auto crossbow. Free AoE attacks. Got to love them. I like that I just don't use magic. Like Terra, I just don't use fire or anything. Just auto crossbow. Done. Ben gained a level. He's our friend and he's a higher level. Whoa. Goodness, what's that? I think that it's a security checkpoint. If we follow the light exactly, we'll probably be okay. If we make a mistake, the light will surround us. To proceed safely, we must tag the glimmering light. Ah! No, 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 no. I didn't... I walked too quickly with the sprint shoes. Health still works on all of them. So I knew where the path was. It's not that I stepped off the path. Well, I stepped off the path, but it's not because I didn't know where I was going. It's because sprint shoes are too quick. Too fast. Yeah, okay, I know. It's that way. Yep. I know. It just seemed like the faster way to deal with that situation. There we go. Ooh, doors. This is where we almost got killed that one time. Hey, Moogles! Capote? How do I talk to every one of them? How do I know if I'm getting all of them talked to? Oh! What was... Kupo... Po? Are you the same ones? That's a secret. How do we get in? There's definitely a path over there that we should be able to check out. Okay, this way. It's through the actual doorway. A treasure. Do we open the treasure? It's probably good. Yeah, it's pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Whoa! What? I just, like, popped out of the door. Okay, we're back into a low health area. Or a low damage. Low difficulty enemies. Let's take a look at this weapon we picked up. The Rune Edge. Increased evasion. I missed a Genji glove way back. Like how way back? Like forever ago? Or like when we came here the first time? Or like just now when we came into this zone? What do we mean by way back? It probably doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to go back. Oh, really? Is that good or bad? Is that the only way I can get that glove, or is there other ways to acquire it? I'll let you equip 2 weapons. Oh. Okay. It's kind of neat. Wait, am I going the right way? Our inventories are no longer shared, right? So I can't just, like, not equip the Rune Edge and then give it to someone else. So I might as well just give it to Terra. Actually, I'm not even sure anyone else can equip it. That does sound kind of like a Terra-only weapon. No, anyone can. It's probably best on her regardless, because it gives evasion. Fight, 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 fight. Everybody fight, fight, fight. I feel like we go up. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure. It's a little weird that sometimes some characters don't die immediately. Like, they take a minute. Oh, wait, no, this is... No, okay. This is where we went into the Moogle place. So we are going backwards. Wrench! See, again, he actually died... Oh wait, no, Wrench killed him. Wrench did damage. That's what it was. But he took a auto crossbow attack before dying. Alright. So we go down. We're heading back to the back door entrance of the man who saved us in the very beginning. Man, I'm so excited to actually get to the point where we have a full combat loop in the JRPG we're building. Like, to be able to go in and just be able to do this and be like, oh, I'm going to hit fight on this guy, I'm going to hit tool, and I'm going to do this, have the abilities play, maybe, probably not have all the stats effects, but have damage numbers fly off, have notifications for the attacks being done, enemies have death states, and then have a victory state when all enemies are dead, and then just be done. Like, we're probably about 2 or 3 streams away, depending on how things go. I don't know why, but I'm just really excited for that moment. Baron, or sorry, I keep wanting to say Baron. No, Bannon, King Edgar, and Terra? Arvis. What's happening here in Narshi? The town's neutral. I've tried to get the people to side with the returners, but... Anyways, why on earth have you come here? First, how are your people doing? They all went slightly berserk when the Esper was discovered. We believe this young woman is our only hope of reaching out to that Esper. My people are dying to know what the Esper looks like. Maybe Terra can help restore some order to our town. That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave. Oh, really? That's okay. I can see why you were saying that's pretty short. Okay. At about an hour and 40 minutes, I think I'm feeling pretty done. I don't know why, but this game drains me way more than others. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm mentally dismantling it. But, like, after, like, even, like, 40 minutes, I was starting to go, oh, man, we must be close to time, right? Like, it's probably been a long stream. It's like, oh, no, it's only 40 minutes. And even now, it's like, man, I feel pretty exhausted, but it's only been an hour and 40. Like, I can normally stream stuff for 2 hours with this game. But this seems like a good stopping point regardless. We're just before a pretty long storyline. We'll come back, probably do Sabin's storyline. I know, Rob. I know. But we'll be back with more. But I'm feeling somewhat exhausted. Let's call it here. I can try. It's not hard. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Oh, the FU was at the Sabin thing. Oh, yeah. All right. I think we're good. Yeah. So, sorry, last things. I got trailed off there because I'm getting cursed at by Rob. It's distracting. Yeah, we're probably going to do... So we'll be back tomorrow with another stream, probably around 6 as well. Going to continue with the building of the JRPG. And then, yes, I'll try and get more Final Fantasy VI in. I'm not sure. After tomorrow, probably Wednesday will be the next time I stream, but there's no guarantees. I'll keep you guys informed on Discord. Check there for the latest. Usually it's pretty short notice lately, but I've been trying to let you guys know ahead of time on Discord when I'm going to be streaming. But yeah, tomorrow 6 p.m. we'll do more building of a JRPG streams, and then we'll come back with more Final Fantasy VI in the future. For now though, this is going to be Tolhi signing out. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. For now, this will be Tolhi signing out. Later, guys.